Okay, the Lord just got me up and he gave me this word about the book of Revelation. It's talking right here. It's Revelation 13, verse 6. Get your Bible out and read this. It's talking about the Antichrist and the government of the beast. It says it opened its mouth to blaspheme God and to slander his name and his dwelling place and those who live in heaven. Anyone who teaches that the rider on the white horse is the Antichrist is slandering those who dwell in heaven, because the rider on the white horse in Revelation chapter 6 verse 1 is a holy angel of God. He's a chief angel. He's in charge of the rapture in Revelation chapter 14 verse 14, and he's also the angel in charge of the gospel in Revelation chapter 10. Yeah. And Revelation 14:6. He's the chief angel. Revelation 22:18. I warn everyone who hears the words of the prophecy of this scroll. If anyone adds anything to them, God will add to them or to that person the plagues described in this scroll. Anyone who teaches that the rider on the white horse is the Antichrist has added to the prophecy of this scroll. It doesn't say anywhere in the Word of God that the rider on the white horse is the Antichrist. Now, verse 19, 22:19. If anyone takes words away from this scroll of prophecy, God will take away from that person any share in the tree of life and in the holy city which are described in this scroll. Anyone who teaches that the rapture happens in Revelation chapter 4 when God says, come up here, they have just taken away from the prophecy of this scroll. Because God never said, come up here. He said, come up here and I will show you what must take place after this. And I've listened to multiple people teach on the book of Revelation, and they always say, the rapture happens in Revelation chapter 4 when God says, come up here. And then they stop and they start talking about, and the reason is because the 24 elders represent the church, which is another lie, which is also adding to the book of Revelation. So they subtract from the book of Revelation, then they add to the book of Revelation. They will all be condemned. And anybody who teaches that God does not speak today, that God does not speak, they teach. It's not a problem if you just think the rider on the white horse might be the Antichrist. That's what everybody's saying. You're fine. It's when you teach it. If you just think, I don't think God speaks today. I don't know. I don't think he speaks today. If you just think that, you have not blasphemed the Holy Spirit. But the minute you step over into teaching others that God does not speak today, you have blasphemed the Holy Spirit. And think about it. If the Holy Spirit speaks to you, okay, and then these people tell you, oh no, that wasn't God. God doesn't speak today. Well, then who was it? Had to have been the devil. That's what they'll teach you. They're lying teachers. They're all going to be condemned. The foolish virgins, the weeds among the wheat, the grapes who are thrown into God's wrath, the goats, the fish that were thrown out. Look at Matthew chapter 13, verse, the whole chapter. Matthew chapter 25, the whole chapter.